Good morning and welcome again to Life Without Shakers. You find me once again in Grasmere for another set of the Central Fells. Today's walk takes me up to Easedale Tarn for the climb up to Tarn Crag on the way to Helm Crag. Then I'm going to head out on the ridge towards Steel Fell before retracing my steps to return to Grasmere via Gibson Knott and Helm Crag. Should be about 11 miles in total, I think. It has been raining overnight, but looks like it's clearing now, so let's go on with it. Oh, beautiful sight. Easedale Tarn. Now I just need to work out which path I need to get up to Tarn Crag. Right, hopefully this is Wainwright number 18 of the Central Fells. This is Tarn Crag, 1,801 feet. Say hopefully because it's another of those annoying fells with no obvious summit, just rocky outcrops everywhere and a path that just keeps going up and up and up. However, on the other side of this mound there is a definite downhill on the way towards Sergeant Man. So yeah, there can't be any more Tarn Crag. This has got to be the summit. I mean, normally there would be a view of Easedale Tarn from here, but yeah, cloud is rolling in. Wainwright says the dominant feature in the rugged skyline around the head of the tarn is the arching curve of Tarn Crag, above a wild rocky slope that plunges very steeply to the dark waters at its base. But rough though this slope is, it at least has the benefit of sunlight to colour and illuminate the grimness, whereas the opposite flanks facing north into far Easedale form a scene of unrelieved gloom. Well, sunlight's on a better day, not today obviously. Okay, time to find the path to Helm Crag. Right, I appear to have come a long way out of my way in the cloud up there, because I was expecting Helm Crag to be right in front of me when I came down off that hill, but in fact it's all the way in front of me there. So we'll go all the way down and all the way back up this valley, which is perfect. That is the beautiful site of Easedale, with Helm Crag at its head, which means I've finally got back to where I'm supposed to be. It's only a little climb from here to Helm Crag, which is just in front of us. And so we come to the alphabetical objective of today's walk. This is Helm Crag, 1,762 feet, Wainwright number 19 of book 3. Wainwright says the best feature in a moderate and restricted view is a beautiful vista of the Vale of Grasmere, with far Easedale curving into it from the inexpressibly wild flanks of Tarn Crag and Sergeant Man nearby. A complete contrast in landscapes in the space of 2 miles. That is a lovely view of Grasmere though, on the way back, but not quite yet. Just need to have a quick hop across to Steel Fell. And so we come to Wainwright number 20 of the Central Fells. This is Steel Fell, 1,811 feet. Travellers north on the main road over Dunmail Raise are accompanied on the west side soon after leaving Townhead Grasmere by a rising ridge of high ground that culminates in a formidable wall of rough fell overlooking the pass itself, then falls abruptly to valley level before Thirlmere is reached. This familiar height is Steel Fell. Seemed like a long old trek across from Helm Crag, about 1.5 miles going to Wainwright, and now I've got 1.5 miles back again. Just admire the view of Thirlmere for a bit longer though. And in what seems like no time at all, I'm back on the main Helm Crag ridge. Yeah, seemed much quicker coming back from Fell than it was getting there, probably because it's mostly downhill and I knew where I was going. Right, just 2 fells to go for the day. And this is Wainwright number 21 of book 3. This is Gibson Knott, 1,379 feet. I walked over this ridge before on the coast to coast many years ago, and I've forgotten just what a switchback it is. It's just constant up and down. But only one more down and up to go. Helm Crag is not too far away now. Wainwright says, Gibson Knott is the most elevated of the several sundry knobs and bumps that form the crest of the mile-long ridge linking its extremities at Tarn Crag and Helm Crag, and dividing the valleys of Far Easedale and Greenburn. There is much rock in evidence along the serrated top and fringing steep flanks, in particular a prominent buttress, Tarn Crag, adorned with juniper, rising from the bracken of the Easedale slope. And finally for today, we come to Wainwright number 22 in the Central Fells. This is Helm Crag, 1,299 feet. Or rather, up there is 1,299 feet. That is the famous rock formation known as the Lion and the Lamb. Although it doesn't look like either of those things from close up. And I also have no intention of climbing all the way to the very top of it just to get the absolute highest point on the summit. Helm Crag may well be the best known of all Lakeland Fells, and possibly even the best known hill in the country. Generations of wagonette and motor coach tourists have been tutored to recognise its appearance in the Grasmere landscape. It is the one feature of their Lakeland tour they hail at sight, and in unison, but the cry on their lips is not Helm Crag, but the Lion and the Lamb, in a variety of dialects. The resemblance of the summit rocks to a lion is so striking that recognition from several viewpoints is instant. Yet oddly, the outline most likely is not the official lion at all. In fact, there are 2 lions, each with a lamb, and each guards one end of the summit ridge, as though set there by architectural design. It's a lovely spot to hang out, but sadly, no time for that now. It's time to make my way back down to the village now. And here's that other Lion and the Lamb that Wainwright mentioned. Still doesn't look like either of those from close up. Fine view of Grasmere from here though. And after a brief wrong turn there at the bottom of Helm Crag, I'm at the outskirts of Grasmere again. It's been an unexpectedly long walk today. It's ended up being about 2.5–3 miles longer than I was expecting it to be, what with going the long way up and down off Tarn Crag. But it's another 5 fells in the bag, and turned out to be a nice day in the end. So as ever, thanks for watching, hope you've enjoyed it, and hope you can join me next time. Bye.